Alright, so what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to fix your driver's side seat in a Genesis sedan. This is a common issue where the seat goes forward but doesn't come back, and the reason for that is that the limit switch right underneath the right hand side over here gets stuck. That happens for a number of reasons. Either you haven't driven the car in a while, you live in a humid area, you might have like long legs or something, and you put the seat all the way back, or you may have just been vacuuming the carpet in the front, which I need to do. I need to vacuum my car. But besides that, commonly if you put the seat all the way back, it usually gets stuck, especially if you haven't done the seat all the way back in a long time. So to fix this, typically all you need to do is you take your hand and you reach right underneath the right hand side. It's a little bit further in there, and there is a limit switch. My hand is on it right now. Alright, so if you can see it, it's that's the limit switch right there. There's the black block hanging down, and then that little white thing hanging off to the right of it, that is actually the limit switch. So with your hand, sorry I can't really get in there, basically you can get your hand underneath it and you want to pull it towards you, push it towards the driver's side, pull it towards you, push it towards the driver's side. That little white thing right there, that is the limit switch. So push it forward, pull it back, pump it like a lot, and then go ahead and test your button on the side, and the seat should work fine after that. Alright, and then just to demonstrate that it is working after the limit switch, I've had that issue on mine, so that's how I know how to do it. But the switch works fine. The other thing that you can do, which is a little bit more rare of an issue, I've had it both, so that's why I know how to do this, but when the seat goes back but won't go forward, then there is another limit switch on the front side. If you're looking at it from the front, it's the left rail. It's kind of hard to see. It doesn't have a white piece on it, but between those two blocks right there, the black blocks that I'm trying to like focus on there for you guys, there is that little black limit switch in the center. You could try pushing that forward and back with like a pick or something. I tried that, and honestly, it might work for you guys. Probably not, though. If you run into the issue where your seat goes back but won't go forward, to what I did to free it up, because if the seat's all the way back, that limit switch that I told you guys about will be constantly pressed, and there's no way of getting in there to like jiggle it loose. So the other thing that you can do is looking at the front of the seat. So this is right underneath the front where like the little clip is for your carpet. And sorry, I need to vacuum out my car. I know it's pretty bad, but here's the motor right here that controls forward and back. And then right next to it, there's this connector right here, and the connector should actually slide off to the side and then out, and then you can separate the two. That's what I had to do. There's a connector on the back, but like I said, you just gotta like pull it this way, and then it should clip off. So it's just a slide and pull. I can't really show you guys without taking it off, but it's kind of a two-handed thing. It's kind of pretty stuck on there, but once you do get the clip off, you can go ahead and separate these guys. And then you'll notice that there's two looms going into one clip. So there's 3 wires on the back hand side. Sorry, it's kind of hard to show you. There's let's see if I can focus on it. So there's obviously the yellow and the red are in the first loom, and then they have like a red, greenish, yellow, brown in the back. Maybe there's 4 wires in the back, 3 or 4 wires in the back, but the main ones that you want to focus on are just these two. I think they're like 12 gauge wires, the red and the yellow, and those ones back there are like 14, 16 gauge, so a lot smaller. But these two in the front, the yellow and the red, are what you really want to focus on. Once you get the clip separated and like off the mount, you can go ahead and probe that with 12 volts, and the seat will move either forward or back. If it moves one way and you want it to move the other, just flip the polarity and send positive, negative, opposite, and the motor will move the opposite direction. So only 12 volt is what you want to send through this. Anything more, you could possibly mess something up, so don't definitely send anything more than 12 volts through it. I used a jump pack that I had laying around to actually jump it, and it moved the seat perfectly fine. Once I did get the seat forward, I was actually able to mess with that limit switch in the back that I showed you guys earlier, and that actually freed up too, because it was stuck as well. But the seat moved fine when I jumped it forward and back. As a precaution, I went back there and jiggled that limit switch just to make sure everything was freed up and not stuck or anything. But this should definitely fix your issue with your seat. If for whatever reason you jump this and nothing happens, there's one of two things. It's probably your motor right here in the front this guy is probably bad and you're going to have to replace it, or you might have something jammed up in your rails or something, causing it to seize and not move at all. But definitely try the limit switch first. If you have any issue where the seat will go forward, not back, and then if your seat won't go forward, go ahead and jump this connector right here, the yellow and the red, just the 2 wires in this one loom, and the seat will go forward and back depending on how you flip the polarity. But hope this was helpful for you guys. If it was, definitely leave it a like. If you're interested in seeing more Genesis content, definitely subscribe. I'll be posting a lot more on this vehicle just to help you guys out. Appreciate the support. Have a good day, you guys.